I download a dating app. I am on it for less than a week. I start talking to one person, and literally within days, I'm like, no, I'm deleting my account, and I'm now blocking this person.
What?
Some of these men really do have the audacity.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's weird to say because in society, single mothers are deemed as less than, like we are low value because we pop children out of our cooter. Like, how are we low value? Like, people like dehumanize us. As soon as you're mom, you're just a mom. Forget about you. You're not you no more. Like, I'm not Marion, apparently. I'm just mom. That's it. Like, I'm not me.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Desert Cast. We have a woman here ready to rumble to all of us, ready to complain about men and dating. But before that, guys, I just want to say I'm really happy with how the channel is going. Thank you all for tuning in, for leaving your likes, for leaving your thoughts that I read and often laugh about. It really warms my 4,000-year-old cold heart to see how this little community, you could say, is growing this channel. So thank you a lot, but now let's get started, guys.
Every time I think, like, maybe I want to date again, like, maybe I want to try to, like, have a good time, like, you know, have some adult interaction, I download a dating app. I am on it for less than a week. I start talking to one person, and literally within days, I'm like, no, I'm deleting my account, and I'm now blocking this person. Because why men? Like, why do men think that women think about all the time, that women are just like ready to jump and meet somebody who living 25 miles away on any given random weekday, weeknight, weekend, anything? Like, just like, no. Like, it probably says more about me than about them, maybe, but it's definitely some commentary about them that, like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'd rather do yoga. I'd rather just chill the fuck out. Like, no thanks.
Some of these men.
Yeah, before we move on to this next person that forgot to take away the Halloween costume. Alright, madam, go your way. I mean, we couldn't care less. You can't pay us to care about a single mother because this episode is about single moms. We just don't care if a single mother doesn't want to spread her legs. There are plenty of single mothers who are willing to. There are plenty of desperate women over 30 that are willing to. There are plenty of divorced women that thought that they could get something better, but they haven't, that are willing to. Just don't care. You prefer doing yoga? Alright, knock yourself out. Just couldn't care less, guys. Always these women that are up in age, expecting from men to care about them. Like, we don't have anything better to do with our lives. They're so used to the treatment of being, you know, so important, and many guys chasing around their tail, that they get to 30, 40 and 50 and they don't realize they've lost all credibility, they've lost all importance, you know, to their persona. That they just clown themselves. Now let's continue with this other individual.
I'd rather just chill the fuck out. Like, no thanks.
Some of these men really do have the audacity. I gave my number to this guy, and within 3 days, he's telling his friends that we're a couple, that we're in a relationship, right? I confront him about it and have to, like, reestablish the boundary that I don't want to be with anybody. I'm not even divorced yet. You know, and really, I kind of just wanted to, like, flirt and maybe her face or something, you know? But he's over here like, nah, my heart's got to be in it. And I'm like, okay, well, then it's a no for me. Right? Apparently not for him. Because then I had to reestablish the boundary again yesterday, telling him I didn't want to be in a relationship. And this motherfucker goes, yeah, I know. You're the one who keeps bringing it up, though. Just a PSA, if someone has to reestablish a boundary with you, you're the problem and you're not listening.
Right, so we have a really modern and independent boss babe here. She's going through her divorce. She just wants to flirt a little. She doesn't care about no love. She doesn't care about your feelings. You know, she just wants, give her her thing and she'll go away. You know, really empowered. Just going through the liberating process and all that stuff while not being divorced. You know, women often whine about, he wasn't divorced, he didn't mention. Yet they do the same thing. Regardless of that, I don't know who in the seven hells will want to sleep with this thing right here. But apparently there's some guy out there that is really into a mosaic of tattoos and 46 piercings. I don't know, man. Just sleep with a metal statue instead. I mean, so many metal on her face. Whatever, guys. I'm getting off point. Whoever decided to commit to this woman for whatever reason that I don't get is really wasting his time. Because you see, guys, he doesn't care about his feelings. Now, give her... Set your clock. Alright? Set your clock. In a few years, this woman that is really bragging here to all her friends, haha, look, men are just so thirsty for my attention. They're just so eager to get with me. This same woman, in a few years, will be on her knees begging for some commitment. She'll be on her knees begging for someone to come and pick up the pieces. But no one will be there. Like, these guys that are still willing to commit to her, she will never accept them because she sees how desperate they are, guys. Just remember, never make these sort of women your priority. Never. Because even if you do, even if somehow you think that that's a good thing to do, they will disregard you because of the same reason. The moment these women see that you are all in, they get the ick, right? Because they have plenty of sims willing to do that. Women do not respect men who do not respect themselves. And this woman... she may not realize it already, alright? She may not think of it, but deep down she knows she's not worth it, alright? So the moment you prioritize her, it's like she loses respect because a real man will not prioritize her. It's a little bit of an oxymoron, but it's how it goes. So give her some time, gentlemen. It's what always happens. They get divorced. They leave a relationship that, yeah, it has some problems, could be fixed, whatever. They think that they can get something better. And next thing you know, they're crying on the internet, where have all the good men gone?
I tell him, well, there's been a lot of things that you've said that's made me really uncomfortable. And he goes, LOL, prove it.
It's just me, but as a single mom in a dating pool, it just feels weird to be like, you know, I'm dating for a stepdaddy. Yeah, I said it. Like, my two-piece chicken wings, they deserve the best people around them. I'm not repeating the generational cycle of ain't shit-ass niggas as stepdaddies. Nah. It feels weird to say because in society, single mothers are deemed as less than, like we are low value because we pop children out of our cooter. Like, how are we low value? Like, people like dehumanize us. As soon as you're mom, you're just a mom. Forget about you. You're not you no more. Like, I'm not Marion, apparently. I'm just mom. That's it. Like, I'm not me. And there's so many...
I mean, you are still you, but you're also a mother. Is it that hard to get, you know? Can't you really, like... get it in your head? Yes, you are you. I forgot your name already because I don't care. But you are a mother. You know, it's not just you. You already carry 2 children around you. Do you think we can omit this fact? Do you think we really cannot bring this up?
So many men and even women that think like, oh, single moms don't deserve love. You messed up already. You chose bad. So, like, continue to choose bad? Like, what the fuck? Some people are like, oh, what man is gonna date you or take you seriously? Not you, buddy. You're not gonna take me seriously, but I'm not gonna have that limiting belief that there's actually no man in this world that will actually take me seriously.
No, you deserve love, all right? Well, not deserve. Deserve's not the word, but you can get love, just not from the man that you're willing to accept. That's, you know, the... You got yourself into a checkmate situation. Yes, you could get with another stepdad, excuse me, not stepdad, another single parent, you know, but you're not willing to go for these guys. You're just always aiming for something else. You'll always find something to nitpick about the men that want to commit to you. So that's the problem. And you are not less of a person for being a single mother. Yes, you have made bad choices. I mean, let's be clear about that. But hey, you know, you can fix it. You can find another person that is in your situation as well. But we all know, guys, they just don't do that. I mean, as this woman mentioned, she apparently, guys, being a single mother is not a liability. There is absolutely no problem with her being a single mother. You know, just commit to me. Yeah, the 2 children that I have are just not that important. You know, they're not gonna change the outcome of the relationship. But in fact, guys, it absolutely will. You know, people who are single mothers, It means that they already come from a failed relationship or a marriage. It means that they've already gotten divorced or kicked the man out, because it turns out men on average don't just leave families, all right? This is not something that happens commonly. This is not a 50-50 scenario where, oh, 50% he left, 50% he got kicked out. No, guys, in most of the cases, in the vast majority of the cases, it's women who kick the man out. So that already speaks a lot about you, and who in his sane mind will want to get with a woman who has already trashed one relationship and who also comes with 2 kids that are not, you know, of the man that is willing to get into that relationship. I really don't get, gentlemen, and if someone can leave me in the comments a reason why, these women just think that single moms are not a problem. Like, these women, some of them will not date you if you are 5'11", but you say that you are 6. You know, if they want a man who is 6 feet tall and you are 5'11", they'll not date you. They're that exquisite about their expectations. Yet you cannot have the expectation for a woman to not carry another man's babies. It always strikes me. But guys, thank you for watching this episode. A bit of a short one, but I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.